You ever look over in the sideline and see Jim Harbaugh there and think this is unbelievable?
Honestly, I love the guy. I love what he brings to practice. He there's times where I look over, he's out there, and we're doing, like the other day, we're doing punt, and he's back there trying to catch punts.
Really?
I mean, and it's just stuff where he kind of throws himself into the mix. He's like no other head coach I've been around. I love that about him.
In what sense? In that sense?
Just because he really gets involved with what he does. He really likes to understand the whole scope of the football team. He really tries to be, involved and in the mix of things as much as possible. I think it's great.
Did he catch any?
I think he caught one or two, but I saw him drop a handful.
Gotcha.
How's your arm?
Arm's good. Full strength. No problems at all with that. And knock on wood, made it through training camp healthy, so it's good.
Who are some of the edge pass rushers that maybe caught your eye in camp?
Some of the ones that I think have done a great job so far is Mario Ojimudi. I think he's really stepped up in a lot of ways. He really played a lot last year, but I think at times didn't get as much spotlight as he deserved with Frank Clark and stuff like that. But I think he's a guy that is really going to step into the spotlight this year and kind of wow a lot of people, just what he brings. But I think the whole defensive line up front as a whole has really improved under Coach Madison and the way he's taught them some of their pass rush games and stuff like that they brought. And that's a really tight-knit group up there, I know, so it's been good.
Going against the running backs, is there one that stands out as being particularly tough to bring down?
They've been rotating through quite a bit from what I've seen. Playing against some of those guys that have been around for a while, you understand kind of what they bring, what they're better at, they're not as good at. But to be honest, playing defensively, I'm not entirely sure what they're doing over there in terms of depth or who's at top, what's going on.
When you go against the offense, do you see different things? Maybe that's a Jim Harbaugh staple or anything like that? Is it a lot different?
No, I wouldn't say a lot different. There's nothing that's really been too shocking to me or anything like that. But again, it's kind of how they're drawing up X's and O's over there. All I see is the finisher in the process product on the field, and we're just doing our best defensively to try to counteract it as we go through camp.
A lot of the same guys are bad at defense, but with different coaching, will we see, you think, an entirely different type of defense?
It depends what Coach Durkin wants to go. I mean, I think we have the capability to go in a lot of different directions. The things that he does with defense and the way he kind of brings his own scheme to things. But, in terms of what exactly you'll see against Utah, I think that'll kind of be one of those things that, you'll have to wait and see.
Fullbacks say their eyes have lit up a little bit. They're getting more playing time. Talk about what you've seen from those guys.
Yeah, I think they've been a really hard-working group. You get guys like Joey Carriage done a great job. Sione, another guy, Bobby Henderson, people don't know a lot of. But all those guys have done a great job throughout camp and been very physical up front, so it's been good to see.